Hello, my YouTube family. Well, you see who just popped up over there, right? I'm coming to you a little bit late, a lot bit late, because Pop and I were we were in like serious, good discussion. I mean, I love when I get into depth conversations. I mean, we cover everything. We're talking about space, we're talking about religion, we're talking about white people, black people, the difference. Why is there a difference? Why did God make us so different? I mean, honey, the conversation and it starts off with how was your day, and it's got nothing to do with black people, white people, and we just go off on a tangent. So we just now, because he still has to go to work, so he was like, "Yeah, we gotta end this. We gotta end this conversation right quick because I gotta go to work." So he goes to work at 9:30, but he's got to prepare and have to have dinner and all of that. So, and it's around 7. Hold on. Right now it's 7:37. Okay, so yeah, I'm coming at you a little bit late. So as you could tell, finally, Jesus, I got the hair done, but not done. Didn't get it relaxed, but I did get a little bit of somewhat of some coloring, which really didn't take all that much, but it's better than what it was. Okay. So, but next time I really do have to do a touch up. In any event, I could have done, and the thing is, I could have done the wash and set on Saturday when it was beautiful and sunny, but I was just not, I didn't want to do it. So I did it on Sunday when it was rainy and cloudy and cold. But finally, it's done. And plus, I had yesterday off. So that's a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's get on with Lips of the Day, because of course I need to talk to you, right? Of course I do. I have to talk to my YouTube family. Okay, because I haven't seen you. It seems like a long time, but I just didn't see you yesterday, really. Okay, so Lips of the Day. Look at this shade. Luscious. Let's start off with the liner, which is a nub. It is a nub because it only says purple right now. It's Purple Rain, but the rain is slowly but surely being covered because this is all I've got left. Honey, you know I'm not happy about this, but this is one of my favorite lip liners, as you can tell. So that's lined. And the lipstick is a Black Opal lipstick. And it's Black Opal Color Splurge. It's Black Opal Color Splurge lipstick. And this is in the color Jazzberry. Jazzberry. This is what Jazzberry looks like on the bottom. And this is what Jazzberry looks like. Yes. Very similar to you know what. But it's got a little bit more red to it than Violetta. And it is so creamy. It's so smooth. Oh my goodness. Mmm. 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 Mm. Love this lipstick. This is one Black Opal lipstick that I could, and they don't even give you really that much. This is the whole thing, really. You know, sometimes they're lipsticks that go on for miles, but this is okay because I can do just fine with this. The only thing I don't like is the top is so damn loose that most of the time when I throw it in my land of lipsticks, I usually find it this way, and then I have to go searching for the top somewhere because it just doesn't. It doesn't stay. So I'm very upset about that. But other than that, I'll live. So that's Lips of the Day. So today is Monday. I mean, today's Monday. No, it's not. It's Tuesday. Hello. Tuesday. Important clients. I'm being buzzed now, for real? Okay. That's going to have to wait. So clients, important clients. Everybody's head was all over the place because important clients. So they came before me, surprisingly enough, and they left at around 1:30. So, okay, no great shakes. So Hop Along comes and covers for me, and I tell her everything about what happened last Thursday and Friday with my lunch coverage. And she goes, funny that you should tell me that because tomorrow I won't be able to cover for you either. I said, oh, Lord. And I said, send the email. Send the email just like you did. She goes, of course I'm going to send the email. So she sent it. She sent it before she came and covered for me for lunch today. So here's the thing. I'm getting ready to walk out the door to go to lunch. And here comes somebody from my department, from the HR department. Oh, I need to speak to you. And she sees I'm ready to go out to lunch. She goes, oh, you going out to lunch? And I said, yes. And she said, oh, okay, I'll catch up with you when you come back. Okay. I went to lunch. I didn't even think twice about it. I wasn't nervous about it. I enjoyed my lunch, and then I came back. So I told Hop Along, if you could stay for 5 more minutes, I want to see what so-and-so needed from me. So I go back to the HR department, and they're all huddled in my supervisor's office. So my supervisor says, hey, Nancy, what's up? And I said, well, so-and-so wanted to speak to me. And here she comes back with, oh, I'll catch up with you later. So obviously it wasn't all that important. I'm still waiting. It's what time now? 6:06 or whatever. I'm still waiting because apparently, well, wait a minute. Why does my computer say 6:06 when, oh, that's the time of, see, I'm that bad. It's 6:21, 22. It's the time of the video. Never mind. It's 7:43 right now. And I'm still waiting because she was supposed to catch up with me later. Later never came. So obviously it wasn't all that important. These people are going to drive me to drink. They're going to drive me to drink. Oh, and the rest of what I was supposed to be taught, you know that didn't happen, right? So we'll see. We'll see how far this goes. We'll see how far this goes because, you know, and here is the thing. Nancy, we need you to communicate more. If you ever need to talk to us, instead of just emailing us, call us. Okay, so a gentleman from Cintas, the company Cintas, Cintas, on a every 3 or 4 week basis, he comes and he checks our fire extinguishers to make sure everything is copacetic and what have you. He came today. I called A, no answer. I called B, no answer. I called C, no answer. I called D, which was my supervisor, no answer. Fine. So I send an email. And now here comes the phone call from my supervisor. Hi, Nancy. What does the gentleman want outside? How in the hell do I know? I said, he came back to, I guess, because he was sitting right there, and he goes, I came back to check the fire extinguishers. And I repeated what he said, and then I hear on the other end, oh, but didn't he do that already? Now, what the hell am I supposed to say? So now I'm the in-between conversation person. Instead of one of you coming out here like you should and seeing what he needs, why are you using me as the go-between? So then he must have saw the question look in my face, and he said, the last time I changed batteries, this time I want to make sure everything is okay. So when I repeated that, I hear in the background, oh, I'll come out and see what he wants. Well, shouldn't you have done? So and-so comes out, and she says to him, because he's looking at her, and she obviously looks all frazzled, like, you know, the world is coming to an end because he came and disrupted whatever. And he looked at her, he goes, do you want me to come back at another time? Is this a bad time for you? And she goes, yeah, could you? And he goes, is Thursday okay? Yeah, Thursday will be fine. I see him writing it down. Thursday. And I'm like, okay, he's writing it down. You just want to get rid of him. But watch you forget that Thursday is only 2 days away. He's going to come back again. And when I call you or email you, whichever one you're going to respond to, don't come to me and talk about, well, didn't he just come? These people get paid more than me. Okay? And I'm trying to figure out why. Trying to figure out why. So tomorrow, Hop Along won't be covering for me for lunch. She sent out the email to everybody in my department, let's see how this goes. Maybe so-and-so will come and finally talk to me about whatever the hell she wanted to talk to me about. Or I'll be forgotten again. Oh, but you know what? We're a team. We're supposed to be team players. My ass. Okay? Team players, my ass. And I wrote that on my Facebook page. That was a post of mine. Team players, my ass. Because this particular team player, you always seem to forget. Unless you want to give me more responsibility. Then all of a sudden you remember my name. But in other things, like that little meeting that they had, they could have said, well, could Hop Along cover for you for a few minutes? Because we're having an HR meeting. And seeing that you're part of the HR department, that would be me. Maybe you would like to, but no. No, they only want me to come in for meetings when it suits them and gives me more responsibility. That's when all of a sudden I'm part of the team. Other than that, I can go to Blazes. Lunch? What's that? She don't need no lunch. So I will fill you in on that tomorrow. Other than that, people, 3 days came and left like the blink of an eye, like I knew it would. But last night, I watched me some Breaking Bad, honey. What? What? Oh, honey, I am at the point, because I know most of y'all probably already saw it already. So I'm going to refresh your memory. I am at the point where Gustavo, the chicken guy, they went back into his past and how he became what he is. And oh, it was rather interesting. That was the last episode I saw. And Skylar, she is a trip. Because don't you know her old boss had to come to her and really still wanted her to cook the books because he owes a good amount of back taxes because he hasn't been paying them. So she's such a good person. She could just let him fry. But the fact is that her signature and her initials and her signature are on most of the things that he was doing, and they were not correct. So when he came to her and told her that, could I need your help in this situation, she put two and two together and she said, oh, yeah, okay, all right, I understand now. So he went to finally go meet the tax guy, and here she comes. She got a low-cut dress, and she just acted all ditzy. Oh, she put on the performance of a lifetime, honey. Put on the performance of a lifetime and saved her boss's ass, her ex-boss's ass. Now, don't you know, not only did she save his ass on that, she also made up some story because she had to call Saul and have Saul come up with some, godforsaken excuse that his aunt Beatrice or whatever passed away and left him some money. But it's really Skylar who's really trying to help him out, hoping that the money that she gives him, that's the money that he will use to pay off his taxes. No, he buys himself a brand new Infinity, godforsaken whatever, Lexus or BMW something. And she was like, okay, screw you. Okay, just screw you. Stupid. He's just so stupid. Men can be stupid. Okay, stupid. All right, so that's where I'm at with the whole Breaking Bad thing. And now, don't you know, last night when I went to sleep, who infiltrated my dreams? Jesse did. Yes, he did. It was a weird dream, too. It wasn't anything sexual. It was just very odd. Like 1 minute, the two of us are online, like we were at the airport, and we're holding hands, and it was really cold, and I was like kind of really hugging his arm. And next thing you know, we're in a hotel room, but it's a hotel room with a whole lot of other people. Like, you know, the episode where he was still on drugs and he invited all of these people, all of these skanks and hoes and all of these drug addicts to his place? It was kind of similar like that. And even though everybody kind of knew that we were a couple, some of these skank hoes, they tried to get on him and like right in front of me. Like they didn't even like no holds barred. They were like, hey, Jesse, because he was Jesse. He wasn't like the actor. He wasn't Aaron. He was Jesse. Aaron playing Jesse because the name of the actor's name is Aaron Paul, who plays Jesse. So he was Jesse. He was the character Jesse. First of all, I don't want to ever be associated with any kind of Jesse that's going to be like him. Some drug addict Jesse, that's not my gig at all. That's not me at all. And in the dream, when these girls were trying to get up on him, I excused myself and then I went to the bathroom. And I don't know what happened there. I was in the bathroom. I guess I was pacing back and forth. I was a little upset because I didn't want to fight for him and I didn't want to fight over him because these skank hoes, they were like big butchy kind of girls. And I know I would have been losing some teeth if I had to fight one of them. So I just walked away. And he was trying to he wasn't like feeding into it, but he wasn't pushing them away either. So I stayed in the bathroom for a little bit. And then somebody came to knock on the door. It wasn't him. It was somebody else. And then I walked out. It was the dream was just so funky. I don't even know where and why. Well, I know why, because the last thing I saw was Breaking Bad. So of course I would dream about, but you would think I would dream about the episode. No, this had nothing to do with any kind of episode. And I'm glad it had something to do with Jesse, but like I don't know what happened. So then I went back. And I told him, look, I'm just going to sleep. And he was still partying with the girls. And then he realized that I was a little upset. So he came to follow me. And I was like, no, not tonight, honey. You want to party with your girls, you go right ahead and you have a good time. And he was like, why are you being this way? And I was like, look, I'm going to sleep. And then I think I actually went to sleep. So I forgot whatever happened. I think that's the way the dream ended. And then I woke up. Then the alarm went off and I woke up. But I woke up actually feeling kind of good because I had a full night's sleep, even though I went to sleep late. I still had one episode that I DVR'd because had I watched that episode, then it would have really been late. So I still have one episode that I DVR'd that I may watch tonight if I have time or whatever. But that's about it. And oh, is anybody still watching any of the Real Housewives? Because Sarah reminded me. Thank you, Sarah. I have not been talking about any of the Real Housewives shows at all. Well, first of all, I am so sick to death of Nene Leakes. I cannot stand her now. I cannot. No, she thinks she really up there. She think her shit don't stink and she's above everybody else. And no. No, she's always talking about you wish you had what I had and this, and the other. No, bitch, we don't. I don't. No, I really don't like her at all. And Phaedra, she's another one. Phaedra, and what is with the faces that Phaedra makes all the time? What is with all of that? I mean, you look like a fool. But see, she's got issues, I think. And the whole, her husband going to jail and whatnot, making her look stupid because you're the one that chose him. Right, straight out of jail. So, what made you, oh, hello. What made you think that he was going to change his spots? In any event, Phaedra, I'm not liking too tough. Nene, I don't like at all anymore. Portia, all of a sudden, I don't know, she thinks she's all that in a bag of chips as well. I don't get her at all. And Candy, with her candy-coated nights, because I understand she has a show, a late night show about her sex toys and all of this, but for real, we can't elevate the conversation other than what goes on between our legs, what you have to put inside yourself to make you feel good and all of it. Really? It's all about the dildos and it's all about the this and the that and really? You don't want to maybe open a book, have a book club? No, that's too square. You don't want to. So yeah, I'm getting kind of tired of the Atlanta women. That's not to say that I'm a fan of Kenya. Oh, she another one. No, 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 no. So that's Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then there is Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And Sarah sent me um, a, a, an article online that Yolanda is losing the function of being able to read and write. And I am very upset about that because she is one of my favorite women on that particular set, the Beverly Hills set. I love her and I don't want anything to happen to her. She's an awesome mom. She's got beautiful kids. Her husband is David Foster. Hello. I mean, really, it seems like bad things always happen to the good people. So I'm very upset about that. I really am. And, you know, I can't really say anything positive or negative about anybody else, except now you want to talk about a skank and a hoe. That would be Brandy. Yeah, I don't want to see her on the show anymore. Anymore. She is just, and I can't really call her ignorant. She's not ignorant. She's just an attention whore. She wants attention all the time. She wants to be friends when people don't want to be friends with you. And the only way you think that you can be friends with somebody is if you throw a glass of wine in their face. Really? That's going to really make me want you or want to be your friend. Not want you, but want to be a friend for real. I mean, she throws a glass of wine in the face of, I only know her as Ashley from Young and the Restless. Um, I don't know her real name, but she played Ashley on Young and the Restless. I don't even know if she still does because I don't watch soaps anymore. But she is a soap actress, and she wanted Eileen. Her name is Eileen Davidson. Eileen Davidson. So she kept at Eileen. I want you to reenact a part, a scene from one of the soap operas. And she kept saying, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I get paid to do that. And I'm not going to do it now. So Brandy thought it would be cute to throw her a couple of dollars. And she's like, no, I get paid a lot more than this. And she just didn't want to do it. And instead of just taking no for an answer, she said, if you don't do it, I'm going to throw a glass of wine in your face. And I think everybody was talking at the same time. Nobody heard her. And then Brandy actually did it. Threw the wine in Eileen's face. Like, why would you do something so stupid? And then you're going to wonder why people don't like you. Really? She's got nothing. She's got nothing to show for anything other than, a couple of books, and that's giving her some ducats. But if she thinks that she's ever going to be on the level of the other women, it's never going to happen. It's like white trash that just got a lot of money. It's like Mama June from what's that chick's name? The little girl's name? I forget. But Mama June. Y'all know who Mama June is, right? It's like Mama June getting all this money, and now you think you're on the level of the. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because these women are educated. They've been there way before you. They've paid their dues. They're more intelligent than you are. They're in a different class than you are. Sweetheart, all the money in the world that you have is never going to reach the class that they have achieved. So, especially Vanderpump, whatever her first name is. I forget names, people. I'm sorry. She wants her to be her best friend again. And Vanderpump, I forget her first name. Come on now. First of all, she's a Brit. And Brits, they get their stiff upper lip going, and you're not going to pass that door. Not anymore. No. But Brandy wants to be her friend again. I want to be your friend again. I want to be your friend again. As long as you apologize to me, and I'll apologize to everything is always about an apology. these shows are raising my blood pressure. I'm really waiting for Real Housewives of New York and Real Housewives of the OC to come back. Real Housewives of New York is going to be interesting because Bethany Frankel is coming back again. So we'll see how that goes, because it's not going to be the same Bethany. She's going to be a different Bethany. I mean, she's going to be the same Bethany, but the Bethany that was on the original when she first started, she didn't have as much money as now. She got money because she's the owner of Skinny Girl Drinks. So she got a couple of ducats in her pocket now, and now she's divorced. And you knew that marriage wasn't gonna last, right? Because it was like she sabotaged it from day one. And I don't know why she did that. I'm almost convinced that he had nothing to do with the divorce. It was all her. She got issues with relationships. I don't know what it is. It's a thing. It does take two people to break a relationship up, I'm sure. He wanted her to be more at home, more of a stay-at-home mom, and she's all about, making the ducats and, making money for her child, and, and he couldn't take it anymore. And I don't really blame him. I really don't. Because you saw when she had her show, Bethany's Marriage, or Bethany's Getting Married, or whatever, you kind of, at the tail end, you saw that the marriage was it was splitting up big time. So, yeah. So I think I've caught up with everything. Okay, Sarah? Is that all right? I think I caught up with everything. So that's it, people. That's all. I have a feeling I'm forgetting something because I didn't write anything down, but I think I've pretty much covered everything. Nothing really happened during the 3-day weekend. I just enjoyed myself, just wallowing, maxing, and relaxing big time. Nothing really happened. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's right behind. He's right next to me, but a little behind me. There you go. I thought he was behind the shades, but no, he's right next to me. So I guess that's it, people. I'm not going to hold you up any longer. I mean, it's going on and on and on. So that's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. You know I got to talk to you tomorrow, right? Because I got to fill you in on whether I was left at the altar again with the lunch and whatnot, and what was so important that she forgot to come back to me and tell me about. We'll see. Tomorrow is another day, but at least it's Wednesday. It'll be happy, happy hump day. Hump day. You know that new Geico commercial? They got a new one with the 2 camels in the zoo, and people are always talking about hump day because, from the first commercial, from Mike, that nothing can beat that first commercial. I loved that commercial. But I also like the other commercial. Is it Geico? I think it's Geico. I'm not sure. I think it is a Geico with the football player. It starts off with a dentist drilling or doing some kind of stuff with some a patient. And he goes, well, but do you know that, I forget the football player's name. He's got a funny name. Like Iggy Fry or something like that. Will celebrate anything. And then the delicatessen man goes, number 44. He goes, woo! 44, ladies. Go get some cold cuts. Go get some cold cuts. Go get some cold cuts. And he does this, woo! And he bangs the thing on the floor. He goes, woo! Go get some cold cuts today. It's hilarious. I love that commercial. Number 44, ladies. Go get some cold cuts today. I absolutely love that commercial. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. Y'all have to know the one I'm talking about. Let me know whether you do or don't, okay? So that's it. Okay, now I've rambled on far too long. I am going, and that is that. Let me know what you think about these lips. Oh, speaking of which, see, I keep remembering things late. I'm going to need your assistance just to give me a little bit of an idea. I am looking for another lip scrub because my lips are very dry and they're getting kind of scaly. And I really, I finished my other lip scrub and I forgot to buy another one. And I don't want nothing fancy. I don't want nothing, excessive. I just need, I may buy the same one that I bought. It was at soap.com. It was like a coconut scrub, which was very, very good, but then it dried out and I really couldn't use it anymore. So I didn't even really get the chance to finish it. But if you guys have any suggestions on lip scrubs, please let me know. Something cheap, something that I could buy at, you know, at Walgreens or Dwayne Reed or Rite Aid or something like that. Help me on that one, because I do use my lip balm. This is the lip balm I'm using right now. This is the Burt's Bees, because I don't have any more of my Carmex. Even though I keep talking about Carmex, I have to get another Carmex. But right now I'm using Burt's Bees Ultra Conditioning Lip Balm with cocoa butter. I still don't know what cocoa butter is. Somebody told me once, but I forgot what it was. And yeah, so I mean this works and everything, but it doesn't, like, it sits on top of my lip and it doesn't penetrate through. So, and I use Vaseline also, but I think the Vaseline I'm using is not, it doesn't work or something. It doesn't penetrate through my lips. It doesn't soften them. And then before you know it, I'm applying again and again and again, and it's not going anywhere. So I think I really I need a lip scrub to scrub off the dead skin, and then I'll have nice moisturizing lips again. Because you can tell, I mean, my lips are they're kind of, you know, raggedy and rigidy, and it's because I need to have a lip scrub. So if you have one that you use, I don't care if it's a flavor one or not, just let me know where you got it, how much it is. I don't need anything. I don't need a NARS. I don't need just something over the counter that I could go to the drugstore and just get and walk out. That's it. That's all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? Bye, my loves.